Hello everyone, welcome to Barca News. It is December 15th, 2024, and details of Barcelona's third kit for next season have been leaked. Also, there are two clubs currently pressuring Javier Tebas not to register Dani Olmo, and finally, Girona have emerged as the most interested club to sign Eric Garcia. We have a lot to discuss, so let's begin. Now I begin this video with the news that Barcelona are currently not planning to come to the USA for the preseason tour as they have the last two summers, but instead Barcelona are planning their preseason summer tour for the summer 2025 in Asia, where Barcelona are planning to go to Japan, South Korea, and China. And with Barcelona planning to play one match in each one of those countries. So one match in China, one match in Japan, and one match in South Korea, which means that the tradition of Barcelona playing preseason El Clásico matches against Real Madrid is not going to happen unless Real Madrid decides to go to Asia too. And also Barcelona are planning to, or are hoping to, make around 20 million euros in revenues from this preseason tour, which is a pretty important number given the club's finances. But it does worry me that, three countries, time zone, travel, etc. might be a little bit exhausted for the players. But hey, 20 million euros will go a long way in helping the club. And we will know more details about this preseason tour in the upcoming few weeks, as Barcelona are currently finalizing the plans, which again do not include a visit to the USA. Now more news, because the third kit for next season, speaking of next season, has been leaked. Now, I think it was Friday I showed you what the second kit would look like for next season. Of course, this is in honor of Kobe Bryant. It's going to be part of the Mamba collection with the gold jersey. You have the purple in honor of the Lakers. Well, the gold and purple in honor of the Lakers. And you have, of course, the Kobe Bryant logo replacing the Nike logo. But now we have details about what the third kit will look like, and it will be this one, a pink salmon jersey with a navy blue, reminiscent of kind of that total 90 style from Nike in the early 2000s that became pretty popular. And I have to say, I don't completely hate it. I don't like pink salmon, but I think it goes really well with the navy blue. I don't think it'd be a jersey I would buy, but nonetheless, it is, it's easy on the eyes. And of course, I'm curious to hear you guys' thoughts. What do you think about this third kit? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Why? Why not? Let me know in the comment section. And speaking of jerseys, let me take a moment here to remind you that if you're looking for any Barcelona jerseys or merchandise, make sure you hit the Goal Kids, Kickback, or Fanatics. If you're looking to place any sports bets, make sure you hit the Bet Us. All links are down below in the description. And of course, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment. All of this helps this channel continue to grow. Anyways, back to the news, because this picture, ladies and gentlemen, has gone viral on the internet. A picture of Xavi and Iniesta wearing the Barcelona jerseys once again, because as I reported in a previous video, they actually played El Clásico match between Barca legends and Real Madrid leyendas, which is a match kind of that both clubs do, which feature, retired legends of both clubs, as the name indicates. And where Xavi and Iniesta played in this El Clásico match, where Barca legends beat Real Madrid leyendas 2-1. And I have to say, I watched some of the highlights of the match. Even though they're retired, even though they are in their 40s, where I know Xavi is, I don't know if Iniesta's in his 40s yet, but anyways, despite them being retired, I think they're still better than 90% of midfielders out there. The magic is not gone, ladies and gentlemen. The match, by the way, if you want to watch it, is on the Barcelona YouTube channel. It's also on Barca 1, if I'm not mistaken. But definitely a really cool thing to see Xavi and Iniesta playing once again in the Barcelona jerseys. Now, more news, because, ladies and gentlemen, two clubs are currently pressuring Javier Tebas not to register Dani Olmo. Now, as you know, Dani Olmo was registered in the place of Andreas Christensen, who spent this whole first half of the season injured. This registration expires on December 31st, and Barcelona are going to have to figure out a way to register Dani Olmo. Barcelona are currently negative 30 million euros in their financial fair play, so they're going to have to find a way to make up those 30 million euros, whether it be their plan to sell VIP seats and generate 200 million euros in investment, or signing a new sponsor, or offloading players, whatever it may be. Barcelona are going to have to figure out a way to come up with those 30 million euro difference in order to register Dani Olmo. And now it's being reported that there are currently 2 clubs pressuring Javier Tebas not to allow Barcelona to register Dani Olmo. And those clubs are, and no, Real Madrid is not amongst them, it's Athletic Club de Bilbao and Atletico de Madrid. It looks like both clubs have reached out to La Liga and they've actually demanded to see Barcelona's, numbers, how much they've generated, their profits, their losses, their financial fair play numbers, and they're putting pressure on Javier Tebas not to allow Barcelona to register, saying, it's unfair that La Liga is allowing Barcelona to do legal things. Absolutely mind-blowing that these 2 clubs would go and do something like that. Like, how about you mind your own business? How about you look at your own finances, at your own financial fair play, worry about your own registrations, rather than being concerned with what Barcelona is doing. Absolutely shocking. But at this point, I expect anything and everything from these La Liga clubs. Anyways, let's end this video by talking about Eric Garcia, because Girona has emerged as the most interesting club to sign a defender during this winter transfer market. Now, as I reported in a previous video, Hansi Flick has left the door open for Eric Garcia to leave, has told him pretty much, hey, if you want to stay, you're welcome. However, you're not going to be playing much time. If you want more playing time, I suggest you go somewhere else, because there are plenty of players ahead of you. So far, Eric Garcia is more inclined to stay, but it's reported that Girona are very interested in signing him during this winter transfer market. Of course, Eric Garcia had a very successful loan spell at Girona during last season. But on the other hand, they're saying that Flick and Deco have decided that no players will be offloaded during this winter transfer market, because they consider that as weakening the squad. So even though Girona are interested in Eric Garcia, and even though Hansi Flick doesn't really count on him too much, it looks like Eric could end up staying at least through the second half of the season, with most likely being shown a door during the summer. Anyways, that is all the news for this video. I did upload 2 other videos before this one. I also did the post-match live analysis, so 3 videos for you to watch, plus this one, it's 4. So make sure to watch them all. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, and as always, Visca Barça.